Natural hair is beautiful, but the experience is very different for many different people. I had an experience when I was walking down the street. Actually, that was just today, and this is the hairstyle I had. Well, it was a bit neater. Right now I think it's popped up because I just moisturized a few seconds ago. I re-moisturized, so I think it's kind of shrunk a bit. But in the morning when I was actually leaving the house, it was falling it was falling neatly on my shoulder. I had quite an experience, and it's always the experience that I get whenever I wear my natural hair. I wear my hair out over the weekend. When I'm actually going to an event, I like to wear my real hair. When I'm going to church, I like to have my hair out and just feel the, feel it, because during the week I wear wigs. I don't really have the time to be styling my hair in the morning, and I also don't like the manipulation on my hair every morning as I go to work. So the weekend is when I just let it loose, like just let it loose. It feels so freeing. It's just like there's air running through my head. It's just freeing. I look forward to that over the weekend. But during the week when I'm wearing my wig, no one turns ahead. And by no one I mean people on the street that I meet when I'm going to work, to and from work. It's normal to have a wig on or a weave on, or to have braids on, but when you wear your hair, they expect it to be relaxed or blow dried out like a silk press, and that's fine. But then when I wear my hair out over the weekend and all of a sudden heads are turning, and not really in a like wow her hair is beautiful kind of way, they turn in like, oh my god, is she a lunatic? Why would she wear her hair like that? They don't say those exact words, but I can feel like that's the vibe going on. Because I remember even one time I was passing by some guys and he was just like, eh. He was just like, eh. It wasn't like wow, or how they whistle, like it was just like, eh. So I was even wondering, why would someone be so surprised to see hair that is in its natural state, and you have that kind of hair also, you have hair like that, you see it, you don't expect someone to wear it out, and people actually do. It's surprising. I don't know what it is, but people are changing nowadays. As human beings nowadays, we are so far moved from what is a natural look. We have embraced body types that have been manipulated till we think that's beauty, or that's okay, or that's normal. We exaggerate, and we actually uphold the exaggeration to a point where anything that looks normal is weird. I remember a group of sisters when they first came out, or rather when I first found out about them, and they just had weird bum bums with no legs to match. Hey, no shade. And I was just like, that can't be normal. People, that's not normal. And I was like, I don't think people will be attracted to that. Turns out they are the most attractive women according to magazines and vlogs, and I'm thinking, oh okay, oh wow. Or when you see someone who has exaggerated their breasts, so these big things, and yet their shoulders, and you can see their T-bone, and like so how? Okay, you do you. On makeup also, I like the creativity that comes with makeup nowadays. I like colors. I like, sometimes just going out and doing something nice like eyeshadow. I've done that before, and I probably will do that again some other day when my moods fit it. But then I also wonder, like, if someone comes and contours a face or changes their facial color completely to another whole race, not even shade, race, to a whole different and people believe it, and they're like, yeah, that's beautiful, but do you know what's below it? Like, are you concerned about what's below it? When people change their face completely to a whole other face, man, I'm like, yeah, it's beautiful, yeah, but if you're covering your blemishes to look like something else that is unrecognizable, and now us, we're like, yeah, that's beautiful. Like, wait, have we lost touch? I've seen people who edit their Instagram photos to make their eyes look larger and like their features look weird, and that's now beautiful. I'm like, no, but hey, do you, man? I'm not trying to knock you. Oh yeah, so when it comes to hair, before I used to see on television the guys who would wear wigs and weaves, try to make them like their hair. Like you would want to wear a wig or a weave that looks like your hair so guys don't tell the difference. But now it's like it doesn't matter. I mean, in fact, the farthest away it is from looking like natural hair or from hair that actually grows out of someone's head, that's now beautiful. I mean, I can't keep up with standards, man. It's exciting. Actually, it's very interesting, that whole dynamics of fashion, of beauty. It's interesting, don't get me wrong. I'm entertained by it. I'm just very curious to what's the line. Some time ago there was this growing trend of guys who are actually going to change their cornea color by surgery, and this surgery was so risky to a point where you could lose your eyesight. So you can lose your eyesight trying to have blue eyes. Honestly, I'm African and I'm not going to naturally be born with blue eyes unless I wear contact lenses. But going to surgery to risk my whole eyesight just because I want to change the color of my eyes, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna entertain it. I like to see people with blue eyes. I just entertain it. I mean, it's just for fun, actually. At the end of the day, hey, do you and have fun at it. Let the rest of us give our opinions. Let it not stop you from doing what you want to do, because I know creativity is beautiful. I like to see people step out of their comfort zone. We don't have to look alike. Let's not look alike. In fact, let everyone come out with their own style and we can choose which ones suit us, that we actually can pick up. Most guys I meet ask me, what magic product do I use? It's very tough, because I would hate to put a label out there or to put a solution out there that works for me but will not work for everyone else. I'll say this: water. Definitely water. My hair is not that receptive to a lot of products. So far, the ones I've used and spent money on do not really give me what I want. So for me, once I wash my hair, okay, even the washing part, the shampoo and conditioner, I think I'm still searching for hair product. My hair has gotten this far by faith and by grace, probably. I don't think the products work for me currently. That's why I would not be quick enough to just say use this, use that, okay? Every time I wash my hair, I can tell that my hair has been taken backwards. You know, it's like I'm damaging it, and then after it dries, I'm trying to nurture it back to its volume, to its texture, to its feel. I can feel when my hair doesn't like a product. I can feel it. I can feel when it's mushy. I can feel when it's not strong. Right now, I would say my hair is actually feeling quite okay. Okay, my hair is feeling okay. Only that now I need to wash it, and I know very well on wash day I'll be going backwards. I won't have the feel, the strength, and just the bounciness. I won't have that, and that's what frustrates me. Okay, I used to use coconut oil. I stopped. I use shea butter after I wash my hair, rinse. I can baby it for like a few hours as it dries up, and then I try to just massage in the shea butter with water, and then like the whole day I'm just trying to just detangle slowly by slowly, because I realize I'm not that patient, and when it comes to detangling I might even end up combing it out, and then I end up with a whole wad of hair that has broken off, not fallen off. Yeah, so I try to just give it time. Like if I'm washing my hair, I'm giving it some 4 or 5 hours of just patience, and this is at this length. I'm sure as it grows longer it will need more time, and I'm still looking for a solution. That's why I'm saying your hair will grow regardless, so just protect it, okay, as you look for something that works for it. What works for me is keeping it in a protective style during the week, wearing it out over the weekend, also just to enjoy my hair as it is and where it is. Enjoy it at that length. That's I wear it out just to remind myself that I still have my natural hair. When I had relaxed hair, it was actually very long, maybe this length, and I would find comfort in just combing it and just combing my hair. I would come home, go to my room, and just combing it made me feel good. Just combing, passing the comb. And so for me right now, what makes me relax in the evening is when I come to my twists and just moisturize and just, you know, I don't know, this is what I do. Just this. And it's so comforting. I can hear it, I can feel it, I know it's still soft, I know it's clean because it's not, doesn't have freezes, and I know it's like, yeah, it feels really good. That's what I do to my hair. And yeah, that's now, it's comforting for me. Wear your hair as it is today. Don't wait for a certain length for you to wear your hair out. Honestly, I thought I would do this kind of hairstyle if my hair were falling down to my shoulders. It actually is past my shoulders, it's just that it doesn't fall to that length, so it looks short. And sometimes if you're walking in town and the wind blows and it stays up, you know, it's still very embarrassing. But I don't mind. I'm wearing it as where it is. I'm gonna wear it as it is. That's the importance of hair. I'm going to enjoy it while it's still short, so when it's long I won't regret not enjoying it while it's short. I won't regret having short hair. A family friend trying to comment about my hair, and it was looking something like this. I had twist outs, but then the twist outs had lost the definition, so it was just strings of hair, and maybe it looked like dreadlocks. So the guy just told me, hey, I hope you know what your hair means, and for you to wear your hair like that, I hope you know the kind of message you're sending out. And I was like, which message? This is how my hair grows. I was trying not to be rude, but you have to just be stern. Which message is this exactly? I was trying to understand where he's coming from. I think he was trying to insinuate how previously in Kenya, dreadlocks had been associated with a certain group of people who were causing chaos in society. Okay, and some people up to this date still associate dreadlocks with a whole different notion, as it to it being just a hairstyle. For me, my hair looking like this is exactly the way it grows from my scalp. Okay, in fact, I could even comb out the knots so that she doesn't look like it's I can actually put them together so that it's, you know, that it's not a style I'm trying to deliberately lock it. That's how it goes from my head. I did explain that to him, but I understand where he came from. But he also told me to actually think about it. Me wearing my hair like this actually makes a statement for other people to know why I wear it this way, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. You just embrace it. I think that's also a lesson to other people out there. When people come to you to comment about your hair, it's mainly because it's unique and they may not understand the reason why you wore it that way. Natural hair can have very, very radical styles. Don't be so defensive. Just explain yourself in a nice and pleasant way. Listen to other people also. When I understood that me wearing a hair like this is a statement, which I didn't expect, you know, I'm like, it's the way it grows from my head, so that's why it's like this. But then it's a statement to other people. So I learned how to package a response and to also package a reason for me to understand why I'm wearing it this way. It's not rebellion, it's me owning my hair, you know, and it's a pleasant thing. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it's not growing. Oh my god, I've been natural, well, I've had natural hair for quite a long while, I think from 2015, but the hair on my head is probably hair that has been growing since the beginning of 2017. That's 2 years ago. And I'll explain this. It's because I went through a really difficult time in 2016, and so when your hair is growing, your hair follicles are the ones that release hair. Okay, when you're going through a strenuous period, there comes a time when it's like your hair follicles reach a stage, you know, there are stages to growth. They reach that stage where they stop growing and the hair falls off, and during strenuous times your hair actually falls off. And so I know that the stress associated with finishing school, and I think I was also going through a breakup and so many things, just the transition period was just stressful. All that contributed to me losing the hair I had grown since 2015. So the hair that's on my head, I know that it's the hair that actually grew after that period. Also, I think in 2017 I made a very stupid mistake of straightening out my hair completely, like a silk press, and that broke off quite a bit of my hair, and I understand. And now I know what to do with my hair and what not to do. Don't think that you're supposed to have long hair just overnight, and also don't think that your hair is only beautiful if it's long. If I was to cut it tomorrow, I'd cut it. Don't be so attached to it. Don't make it like it's your, like it's you. It's not you. It's on you, but it's not you, you know. You can cut it tomorrow. Don't be attached. Don't be attached. And because I realized whenever my hair feels good, I was okay. And then whenever I'd wash my hair and not feel okay, I was so stressed up and thinking, oh God, my hair is gonna cut. Nah. And also what I realized recently, my hair kind of now falls. Okay, in the morning it was falling. It was actually in longer strings, and it was actually falling on my side. And you know how it's so nice to just see your hair finally start to obey gravity. Have you ever sat down and like made promises to your hair, like, I promise you've made me so proud today, I promise I'll take care of you, you know, I'll do stuff for you. Like, I felt so good. Oh my God, I wish I'd taken a photo at that time, and probably the next time I'll take a photo. Like, the strands were actually falling, and they were actually like down here and like this, and I was just feeling like, oh my God, finally we're there. I've moisturized, so the shrinkage has stolen the length. Enjoy your natural hair. When you feel frustrated about your hair, I'm saying it slowly because most of the time I stammer, and so that's one of the words I normally stammer over. It's funny how I know the words I'm going to mispronounce. I know I'm going to stammer saying frustrated. Anyway, when you're frustrated, when you're discouraged, when you're taking care of your hair, just put it in a wig. Think about it next week. Yeah, don't go cutting your hair. I remember one time I had so many knots on the end of my hair, like something like a knot would come up, and then I was like, what? I think I have split ends. I went and started trimming my hair, and by that I mean I did something almost like that. You see, I was thinking I'm cutting off like 2 inches. I ended up cutting up like almost a year's worth of hair. Oh God, no, just don't be frustrated. Just go and put it under a wig and then think about it next week, or find a hairstylist who can advise you. Yeah, but hair grows, and if you commit to it, it's a commitment, just like skin. My skin is not perfect, but I know it takes quite some commitment for you to nurture it, to follow the steps in your regimen, to do it daily, because now you can't take a day off. Ooh, it's commitment. Anyway, for more tips, more discussions, let me know. I would also be telling you more tips as I find out. Actually, this wasn't meant to be about hair. I was actually just giving my experience about how I felt like today, stepping out to people and people just being surprised. I thought, hey, let me come and post it here. I wouldn't ever want to be held liable for telling people things and they go and do their hair and it doesn't work for them. Please, everything that you learn online, take it with a grain of salt. Test it for yourself. That's why they always say test the ingredient, the product. We test it when it comes to your skin. What about your hair? You know, don't just buy a whole bottle of something and then pop on your hair, and then tomorrow is not the same thing. I actually used to follow a YouTuber who had hair all the way down to her waist, and because of a certain gel that she used, she lost all the length and had to start over from her shoulder length again. Well, it was long. I could have taken her hair. At that stage it looked beautiful still, but she had longer locks. Okay, in life, honestly, don't be that girl who's so obsessed with their hair. There are many goals you can achieve, and many other things that you can focus on. Don't let that one morning thing be the only thing you think about, and don't let it define your self-esteem, because again, I've been through that. When going to high school, I cut my hair because the high school I was in did not allow relaxed hair. Funny. And I cut my hair, and for a while I mocked my hair. And mind you, I had my hair since I was born. It had never been cut. Only trims. It had never been cut. So my hair was extremely long, and going through that, it made me realize, wait, I was so attached to it. Why am I so attached to it? Even now, my hair is healthy and beautiful, but should it come to a point where now it's dragging me down and making me feel like I don't like it because maybe it's damaged, or you know, it's just bringing me headaches or something, it's okay to cut it off. Don't be attached to stuff like that. If it's not making you happy, then don't want it anymore. I know guys normally judge guys who have relaxed their hair. I've seen many people trying to go natural and it's just not them. They end up straightening their hair after a week because they're used to longer straight flowing hair. Myself, I went through that when I was you know, going natural. I felt like, why can't I comb through my hair? You know, that thing was so psychological. I was like, weird, you know, why can't I comb through my hair? And I had a series of combs. There were fine tooth combs, beautiful combs, and I was like, you mean I can't use this anymore? Then I was like, yeah, actually they were not meant for me. You know, you have to understand that, embrace it. And one last thing, you're beautiful the way you are. Don't let anything take that away from you. Don't let anything take that away from you. Your hair, your body belongs to you. Do as you wish, express yourself. Go and put on that eyeshadow, wear the hair colors, do the braids, wigs, do you. Yeah, and show us. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Brenda and I love discussions and fun.